Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. As always, I do appreciate you stopping by. First of all, let me say sorry for not posting for the past couple of months. I'll go into that shortly. But what we're going to do is have a little look at this Vostok Europe. Now, we're not going to service it, but as we can see, we've got an issue with that minute hand there. If you give it a little tap, you can see it's loose. So what we're going to do is we are going to open it up and we're going to tighten that up. And then while we're doing that, I'll explain where I've been, what I've been doing, which unfortunately is nothing exciting. I wasn't going to film anything this month, but having a little look at this, I thought it'd be quite interesting because it's, it's quite a beast of a watch. I mean, just for comparison there, that's going to be one of the next videos, and that in comparison is absolutely tiny. But I've got this feeling, as we're about to see, it's not all movement. Just like that, see? Okay. Broken screw there. So I think this was dropped, hence the reason that hand is loose. Let's just see where that screw may have come from, just I think there. That's a jewel. It's broken off from somewhere. Where, I don't know. It winds up. That's absolutely fine. So what we'll do is we'll get it out of the case. First things first is remove the winding stem. Loosen up these two retaining screws. Keep them safe. So as I was saying, I will explain where I've been. I haven't really been anywhere, but shortly after I released the last video, I went on holiday. And then when I came home, I got the lurgy. So I absolutely felt like rubbish. And then it moved to my chest, and just as I thought it was going, I ended up with a chest infection. Now, somehow, to remove this second hand, just like that. So yeah, somehow a chest infection then got really bad, and I was bent over and I had a bit of a coughing fit and I cracked a rib. So then for the best part of 4 weeks I've been in absolute agony. So I couldn't sit straight, couldn't lie straight, couldn't do a great deal, to be totally honest. And I've got a couple of other watches I've been working on. I've got a pocket watch, which actually belongs to a subscriber, just there. So that's going to be an upcoming video. And then we've also got an alarm watch, which I have had an absolute mare with. I've actually been working on that alarm watch for about 3.5, 4 months now. What I'm just going to do is we need to line, I said line or set the date and the time. So I don't know if you can see that there, but this little dial here, that's the 24-hour. And then we should see there. So that isn't far off. So what we are going to do, support the watch on that. Press down. And hopefully that is now secure. And we shall just spin it around and see if the date changes at about the right point. There we go. And in a couple of minutes, that's fine for me. Let's put this second hand back on. So I'm just wondering, were you surprised like I was with such a big watch that how tiny that movement looks in the back there? Make sure there's no fouling of that seconds hand, which there isn't. Great. So let's take that stem back out. I'll move them back in. In with a winding stem. And then we can get these clamps back in. get that in place, just start that screw. So, and then what we can do is put these clips into place then. And we can tighten them up. But before we fully tighten them, let's just make sure that dial is straight, which, as you can see, that 12 o'clock position is just to the left of the 60. You'll be able to see it just there. There we go, that 12 o'clock, just to the left of the 60, so that dial needs to be rotated this way, just slightly. Do is we'll re-grease the gasket. Still nice and supple, so it should be okay to reuse. We can get the back screwed back on. There we go, give it a shake. And that hand is on there solid. So all that's left to do is to tighten that back properly, and then we can call that one done. Turn like so. Now all that does is protect the back, and again that's the same for this cloth, protects the front. And there we have it, one fixed hand. And then say the next videos should be out soon. Once again, please accept my apologies, and I'll see you in the new year.